Hey, this is John Henny. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Elton John performing Tiny Dancer live way back in 1971. Now, of course, I've heard this song, but I've never heard this performance, so I'm looking forward to that. Before I jump into the video, I just want to let you know you can get a free download of my best-selling book, Beginning Singing. Just click the link below. All right, let's get into the song. That instantly recognizable intro.
Blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band, pretty eye, pirate smile, you marry a music man.
So one thing I want to point out that Elton does so well, he's an incredibly rhythmic piano player and he's an incredibly rhythmic singer. Listen to the way he pops the front part of the words to create this rhythmic drive in his singing. Also, Elton's voice is just so wonderful in this period, just high, effortless. His voice changed over the years, but here he is truly in his prime.
Ballerina, you must have seen her dancing in the sand.
Yeah, man.
Now she's with me.
Oh, almost messed up that word.
Always with me. Tiny dancer in my hand. Jesus freaks out on the street, handing tickets out for gone.
And the other thing he does is he changes the tone of his voice. And on the word God, gone, he goes nasal. And he does it on purpose. I don't think it's something he's really thinking about. He's just so filled with great musical instincts. But these different vocal colors become part of the hook, part of his tapestry. The famous story on Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. And he was really frustrated recording it. And when he sang, "Don't discard me," the way he pronounced that was actually him throwing a temper tantrum. And then he stormed out. And I believe it was Tony Tennille of Captain and Tennille, who was singing backup on the album, said, "Oh my gosh, you have to keep that take. That's a hook." And it is.
Turning back, she just laughs. The boulevard is not that bad.
Not that bad. So rhythmic.
Piano man, he makes a stand in the auditorium, looking on. She sings the songs, the words she knows, the tune she hums. Oh, how it feels so real, lying here with no one near, only you.
Changes the energy of the vocal.
And you can hear me.
Such a great build.
When I say softly, slowly, hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today.
I just have to point out, he has one of the best falsettos in pop rock music. It just has bite and color to it. It's not dull and lifeless or breathy. I absolutely love his falsetto.
Hold me close, I'm trying to dance. Count the headlights on the highway.
Yeah.
Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Oh.
He gets so much out of the piano.
Blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band, pretty eye, pirate smile, you married a music man. You must have seen her dancing in the sand.
What I so love about his singing is he's come back to this section of the song, the verse, and he's repeating words we've already heard, but he's finding new ways to sing it. It's subtle, but it's enough new information that it keeps us fresh and it keeps us engaged. That's a masterful vocal.
Now she's in me, always with me.
Yep, different phrasing,
Tiny
no choices.
dancer in my hand. Oh, how it feels so real, lying here. No one near, only you, and you can hear me when I say softly, slowly. Hold me close, I'm trying to dance.
And his vocal riffs, they're subtle, but they're clean.
Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Hold me close, I'm trying to dance. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today.
Well, that's interesting. Slightly different take. You know, and what's so thrilling about that is he is just into the period where he releases, I think it's something like 13 albums in 5 years. Between 1970 and 1975, he becomes the biggest star on the planet. I heard at one time, 10% of all record sales were Elton John. It's phenomenal. And he was just about to move into his true pop period and his true peak period. You know, Elton John fans, there'll be those who really love I'll set Empty Sky aside, but the first three, the self-titled, Tumbleweed Connection and Madman Across the Water. And then comes just the heights of his pop that really culminate in Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, which is just absolutely stunning. And he was writing these songs in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. They were recording albums in a couple of weeks, and they're still phenomenal to listen to. So if you grew up with Elton, you know what I'm talking about. If you're younger, you got to dig into this canon. His output in the 70s is mind-blowing. And certainly people can agree his peak 70s period was the debut album through Blue Moves. We can argue that, but that's kind of where I land. But you gotta dig into this. He's such a great songwriter, a brilliant singer. And as a vocalist, just dig into the way that he approaches songs and the way that he approaches rhythm and tonal shifts and the variety in his voice. He can go from the growl of Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting to beautiful ballads like this. So it's well worth your time. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. If you are into learning to sing, you want to find out more about the instrument, get tutorials, check out my second YouTube channel, Voice School. The link is below. We'll talk soon. Take care.